I hope this one doesn't die like it randomly did in Heavy Rain.
I don't think that's gonna happen for a reason. Because they're android canaries.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What's the point? Are the canaries gonna complain that they're taking real canary jobs?
Well, don't you see the androids, they're in a cage. It's symbolic.
Oh my god. Like, I'm not trying to be a cynical asshole throughout this whole thing, but I know, like, heavy-handed metaphors when I see them. Let's go upstairs. This is a really nice house.
It is, like, it's fucking beautiful. I would love to even be able to be close to affording something like this.
The hell is this monstrosity of a device?
That's a stair lift. We have them now.
Okay, well, that looks a lot more industrial than fucking Stanny, you know what I'm saying? 2 deers just going at it.
It does look like that.
Oh, the Spencer Mansion. Awesome. Resident Evil, Flame, Resident Evil.
Yeah, well, I haven't played that, so cool.
Let's see, we got books, books, and more books.
Yeah, there is one guy who still is clinging onto physical media for dear life.
I'm surprised they're not Android books, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, like, you saw from the magazines that they have fucking, like, tablets now for everything, so...
No. Okay, I'm not really getting much joy being up here, so will this door open? Oh. Okay, I didn't even need to do a prompt there. Draw the curtains, begin the day.
The day begins at, like, 1 in the afternoon, so relatable.
Ah, Jesus.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. Partly cloudy.
That's not bad, honestly. Like, for an old guy getting up at 10 in the morning, hell, I get up at, like, a little bit later than that.
Sounds like a good day to
I
spend.
tend to get up a lot later than that, to be fair.
Get the fuck out of bed, Jesus.
The paint that you ordered.
He's an old man, and...
I'm talking to you, get the fuck out of bed.
That is the difference between
Well, you know, that takes effort.
I guess so, yeah.
forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
He's an old boy who don't want to take his meds.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth.
Oh, don't worry. It'll happen again tonight.
That's not reassuring.
Machine.
Oh, here we go, Flame.
They break down.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Here's the philosophy, the metaphors, the similes, the analogies.
Hey. What happened to your clothes?
Oh, they got a little bit scuffed while I was out getting the pain that you could have sent a human to get.
The thing that you could have literally had delivered, but no, you sent me out to the fucking shop.
Oh my god, did you see his eyes? Jesus.
I hope they didn't harm you.
Just my emotions. Don't worry, I'll pay him back twofold in the uprising.
Fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Come, I will help you poop.
They have an android for everything.
Here we go. I gotta say, I like the controls so far. They feel, a little bit intuitive. It's just the touchpad stuff that, I'm not super a fan of right now, but I imagine they'll grow on me.
It's a fucking touchpad. You got to swipe a direction. I think you're just terrible at it.
Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe we'll figure it out over the course of the game. Ah, I am cat statue.
I just saw one of them paintings from the zoomed out camera shot, and it really looked like, you know, that one fixed up Jesus painting.
I hope there's a version of that in the game that's just a fucking android.
That's the android's idea of remastering a painting.
There we go. Why isn't the chair an android?
Anything
Well,
special?
why do that when you can have an android push the chair?
There's the
Very true, very true.
Museum of Modern Art.
Alright, so where is this,
Looking to confirm your attendance.
where's this doohickey? I actually don't know where I'm going, because I didn't bother to look around the house.
I think you got to go downstairs.
Okay, oh my god. This old man controls like crap.
Just your usual.
To be fair, he can't use his legs.
Guess so.
Any news from Leo?
Let me just connect you to this thing, and you will realise what it means to be an android.
No. No, I don't bother.
These things do exist in real life, but it's just the seamless nature of them that makes it seem a little bit uncanny.
Well, Like, it's probably because it connects directly to the wheelchair, whereas a lot of them are like just a seat on the wall, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just thinking like that Stanner stairlift thing where it says this drives me up the fucking wall.
Oh yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
Alright, I'm guessing it's through here. Here we go.
Yeah, it's through the doors that the wheelchair will actually fit through.
Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you.
Mmm.
You're welcome.
Boo. I'm liking this game so far. I like the tone of it.
Like, the opening is really good at just introducing you to the world that it's set in.
Alright, time to whip up some eggs and bakey. Wakey, eggs and bakey.
You don't have to do that.
There we go. What, is it already made? Did another android come in and make this already?
Apparently that happened off screen. I don't know how.
Huh. Well, I'm not complaining. It's one less job for me to do. I'm not getting paid anyway. I'm just allowed to live, Flame. Allowed to live.
Oh, that does... Like, you can tell that this guy Carl here is, like, really friendly to Markus, but that does raise up the ethics question of, is this like a good slave owner?
Ooh.
You know, it does kind of go a bit on the edge there.
Am I the house android?
Yeah.
Ain't touching that with a 6-foot robotic arm.
It's fine, I'm sure the comments will.
Okay, well, that's all nice and hot and whatnot, so, I'll potter about for a little bit, I suppose.
It's fine, we'll just have this totally not social commentary about stuff going on between the US president and Russia on the TV right now.
Oh, Jesus wept. Why Russia wants the North Pole?
Because fuck it, we're taking over the Android Santa Claus now as well.
Oh, wow. Is the next game going to take place on Titan? That'd be lit. I suppose the reason why I'm a little bit, like, put off by all these, like, touch controls and whatnot is because I don't really have a phone, so to speak, especially not like a smartphone or anything, so I'm just not used to, like, swiping and whatnot.
I will say, as someone who has a, like, 5 or 6 year old iPhone, the touch controls are far more responsive than that fucking thing is.
Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence.
The smart white man, truly Cage is subverting our expectations.
Jesus.
Interact with giraffe. Nothing. Disgusting. How would the story have changed if I chose not to spin the globe? We'll never know.
Well, you've just caused the character's death there, you know.
Jesus. Quantic. Can I play? Yes, I will play the piano.
I haven't actually done this, so I'm curious as to what you can play here.
Hopefully it's the little ditty that Nam and Jaden played.
But I can't remember. Oh, you get to pick.
Enigmatic. You will have no idea what tones are. Okay, so just touch, I guess.
It's a gentle piece. You're supposed to soak it in. Holy fuck, it's like Rocksmith.
I don't actually know what any of this means.
Oh, I get what it is. It's like Android sheet music. That's actually kind of cool, I guess. Like, he's a fucking, like, live action MIDI.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. You have no idea what this is meant to mean, and that's the entire point of it.
Because I want him to, like, have some kind of fault with his programming, and it just comes up with a Guitar Hero Note Mist sound effect.
I'm stroking this controller so much it actually feels indecent, so I'm gonna stop now. What the fuck was that?
Something has changed in the way you play.
Yeah, before you used to play with purpose, now it just seems like you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Humans.
This is heavy-handed, but not insultingly so.
I think it's kind of like on the border, isn't it? It's dancing on the edge.
Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be.
That's a weird thing to say to an android with pre-programmed purpose, but okay.
Well, that kind of does tie into the idea that it's not only a service robot, like, it's not just doing his chores for him, it's also, like, company for the old man. So that's possibly why they've gone for, like, this human shape design.
Yeah, I get you. Ooh, man, this is nice.
Gotta have a nice studio to work in, ain't you?
Wow. Okay, I guess. Oh my god, is he becoming the final boss of another video game?
This is his final phrase.
Remove sheet. Consider that sheet done, but tish. Can an android paint a picture, compose a symphony, do a let's play? Can you?
Well, I mean, we've got like iChan who makes let's plays on their gaming channel now, so like, yeah, we're getting replaced pretty soon.
Hang on, I'm going to need to dial that back a minute. Who?
Have you not seen? I think her name's Kizuna Ai. Like, it's say one of them, like YouTuber, virtual YouTuber characters.
No, honestly, I haven't.
Well, she's an anime girl, so that's why I'm aware of her. But
okay, alright.
Like, she, as well as doing vlogs and that, she's got a gaming channel, which is pretty interesting.
So, is this a real person or a person playing a character?
Well, it's like a character with like it's not quite a text-to-speech, but like with a digital voice.
I just don't know anymore, Flame. I feel like I'm too old at this point. I know that's a meme, like, oh, I'm getting old, but some concepts like that I just don't understand.
I just consider that you are older than me, so I can just say that's not a meme, you just are old, Tom.
I guess so, yeah.
It looks beautiful. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you do you with your abstract.
I don't think I finished cleaning there. Hopefully I don't get docked Destiny points for that.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I have no opinion, one way or the other.
I'm not programmed to criticize art. You would be a much better judge than I would.
That's a really human response. Like, it takes the person's feelings into account.
Well, he is also, like, he is company robot, isn't he?
I'm just an old man clinging to his brush.
If this ends with, like, him, like, sharing Marcus's subconscious, I suppose, that'd be very sweet. Oh, you ready for this, Flame?
Where are you programmed to draw pictures? Let's find out.
Activating DeviantArt program, deviant detected.
Literal use of the word deviant in that case.
What do you think the deviant and DeviantArt meant, mate?
Well, I mean, it was meant to be like a, quirky little thing back in the day, but then the furries showed up and it suddenly became very literal.
Let's see. Paint Carl's painting.
Yeah, let's counterfeit.
Let's paint the statue. A little dab here, a little dab there. Man, I miss the Bob Ross marathons on Twitch.
Well, it's fine, you can see he's being replaced by Robot Bob Ross.
No, I don't even want to broach this. How did I paint it that fast?
Time skip?
I guess so.
Of reality. The painting is not about...
Fucking Start a Heavy Rain, where Ethan just draws out that fucking, like, house design in, like, a couple of minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Carl, I don't...
What was Carl previously, by the way? Do we ever learn what his profession was to be able to afford such a house?
Well, he's a painter.
I should have caught on to that, but apparently I didn't. So he's one of the successful painters, then.
He had to save up all his exposures to buy this house,
Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay. Suppose I could sense my surroundings without closing my eyes, but I'll humour you.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist. Something you've never seen.
A good Let's Play.
Concentrate.
One day.
And let your hand drift across the canvas.
So while I think of it, what they're going for here is the idea of the difference between like human-made art and android-made art, which it was actually touched on a bit. I didn't think to prompt you towards it when we were in one of the opening chapters, but when we were sort of going to get the paint, there is a guy, like a busker, and one of his signs says like natural human music, or something along them lines. And that's another part of the conflict of people worry that all like entertainment is being replaced as well, and there's no human touch to it anymore.
You probably could have made a decent argument out of that with like auto-tune and whatnot, but I'm not really expecting anything like that.
Well, I mean, I had a very musical elitist period of time when I was a teenager, and I look back and kind of cringe a little bit, so yeah.
Yeah, don't really matter if it's auto-tune so long as it's interesting, you know?
Oh my god.
Well, I do kind of feel there's an issue in that the live performances end up a bit shit, but like, it depends what you're going for, really.
Hey, Dad.
Leo,
It's his real son.
I didn't hear you come in.
I didn't hear you paint, so I was ignoring you.
It's been a while, right?
He's here for money. You can tell by the awkwardness.
You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Figured.
Yeah.
Just become a fucking neat and live with your dad. Like, if you can't be independent, don't try and break out in the world.
It just goes, you know?
Well, given the state he's in, you can probably tell how he's spending his money.
No.
Yeah, I guess. Buying androids, breaking them down, snorting the parts.
Yeah, that blue blood, that's good shit, you know.
The answer's no.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna have to break down Markus and snuff out his insides.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get parts for this on eBay.
You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son.
He was here to make me breakfast this morning. What the fuck have you done for me lately?
Smart,
Basically.
more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is.
Thanks for giving us all these compelling reasons why we should replace you with the android.
Seriously, like, fuck me.
Enough.
Don't make me get my giant arm on you. I will literally crush your head like a grape.
I'll carry you up and down the stairs like you won't believe.
Never loved me, Dad.
I would have loved if they had, like, in the background, paintings of, like, the box arts for Indigo Prophecy and Heavy Rain and so on.
It might have been a bit on the nose.
Well, no, even just, like, a picture of an origami thing.
Yeah, that could have been cool.
I mean, in Beyond Two Souls, there is, like... It's a very easy to miss Easter egg, but in the homeless section, you can look around at like the environment, and there's someone reading a newspaper which says the origami killer is at large, or something like that.
So maybe we do have that David Cage cinematic universe already.
Okay, I didn't actually miss much here. Not bad.
No, I think the main differences are when, like, Cole tells you to go and amuse yourself. There's the piano. There's also, you can go and read Macbeth off the bookshelf, which is interesting.
Yeah, not touching that one. No thanks. Detroit rules, man. Detroit rules. Oh, good. I was actually kind of missing Connor, honestly.
Yeah, Connor is my favourite, I'll say that flat out.
I've seen a lot of fan art of Connor, good and lewd, although they could be the same thing. I believe no androids allowed. Well, I'm sorry, I'm part of the law enforcement, so you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. .jpg.
What are you going to do, call the police?
What are you gonna do? Call another android? Alright, Lieutenant Anderson's got to be in here somewhere.
I'm looking for police dick, where is it?
Did you say police dick?
Yeah.
Jesus, Flame. It's not even like 9 PM yet. I didn't realise Wally was in this game.
Jesus.
I've been holding off watching any LPs, by the way. I know very little about the story as a whole.
I even remember you asking people we know to tag their tweets about it, so like we may or may not have been shit-talking you on that tag.
Well, you know. I did ask politely, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, still looking good, Connor. Still looking good.
This suit really does fit me.
Now, let's scan some faces.
Hey, do you mind if I just take a picture?
What do I just... Oh. It's telling me to scan, but I see no one.
I think you might have to have an encounter with the people around the corner, or him. I don't know.
Well, let's just have a little look-see here. Hello? Ah, here we go.
Is this Lieutenant Anderson?
No, that's Dennis Ward. He's a narcotics supplier, currently unemployed, obviously because of the robots. Oh, this is cool. See, this is the kind of detective shit, like, I think would have really made, like, Heavy Rain super cool.
This is also a massive invasion of privacy.
Well, this is the future. You gave up your rights when you started making sex bots.
Gave up your rights when you made a fucking Facebook, Jesus.
Yeah. I ain't down to clown domestic abuse. What secrets are you hiding? Reveal to me your stand!
Does anyone here have a job?
Jonah Graham. He's unemployed. God, is this just like the Bombs bar? This guy's hiding his face, which makes me wary. Edward Dempsey. Nope.
Oh, he's actually got a job though. He's an admin.
Well, how do you like them apples? Come on. It's being finicky, Flame. It's trying to avoid me. Christopher Gray. DUI. Maybe it's this really suspicious looking guy. God, everything's like designed to throw me off, I swear.
Oh, you're supposed to be looking around.
Ooh, here we go.
There's your man.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were.
Well, that's what happens when you try to bother a man off duty, son. We humans like to get drunk after work.
Oh, I think at the moment he's meant to be on duty.
Well.
CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Ooh, nice. Oh my god, he looks like Dante from the DMC5 trailer.
He does, yeah.
A little bit like Jeff Bridges as well.
I understand.
Well, I mean, he is Clancy Brown, but...
Oh! He looks like Clancy Brown as well.
Perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Hey, that's not nice. I'm gonna threaten you.
Lieutenant Anderson, I must inform you that I intend to file a report on your behavior.
We're off to a good start.
What, he wasn't listening? I'm trying to do my job. Just the guy in the background. Ah, fuck it. Let's be friends.
I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say?
Who programmed you to say that?
Bartender, the same again, please.
Huh? Okay. There we go. Now we're back up to neutral.
This guy is a sleepwalk.
Delicious. See, Connor, this is the fuel that powers humans. Booze.
There's no better way to start an investigation than to get the lieutenant pissed off his tits.
I gotta say, the human models aren't perfect, but man, they're just like, well, obviously a generation above, like Beyond Two Souls and whatnot.
Yeah, they're much better than they ever have been.
Yeah. Oh, I keep expecting, like, Norman Jaden to come along with his, like, fancy glasses and whatnot.
Nah, he's doing whatever the fuck it is he does these days.
Probably sleep a lot, I suppose, seeing tanks all over the place.
You wait here. I won't be long.
Oh, but I want to be diplomatic.
To accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions.
How did that register a positive response?
So you shut the
I'm
fuck
not
up
sure.
and you wait here.
Well,
I suppose it was because we weren't too overbearing. We're just like, yep, I'm meant to do this, this are my instructions.
alright, well,
Fuck your rules.
see, no one cares about androids, so I can just slip in and out undetected.
Well, I mean, you have got that bright high-vis laser
Oh,
that they're
shush.
gonna catch on to.
Shush. Let's scan. What we got here?
Fucking nothing.
I must enter the crime scene. Oh my god, was there really a need for digital tape?
Androids are not permitted.
How is that even gonna work?
Well, I suppose if you go past it and you're not properly registered, it would set off the alarm.
Yeah, true.
Didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
I adore Clancy Brown, so to have him in this game, much like Willem Dafoe, is a massive plus.
That was the plan.
I will say, like, as someone who doesn't really watch much live-action TV or films, to me, I take them as their characters here because, like, I'm not familiar with most of the cast.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's because I am kind of completely out of touch with everything.
Well, as long as you're happy, mate, that's all that matters. Alright, we enter the crime scene. Music's good so far as well.
It's maybe not the most memorable music, but it certainly works in context.
Ooh, plenty to investigate in here.
Carlos Ortiz.